The following program is rated G. It is suitable for all audiences.
It is in the nature of animals, human and otherwise, to divide ourselves into groups as we try to save, find comfort zones, and understand life.
Our human groupings tend to have a variety of reasons for existing. Menses types want everybody to know how smart they are. Beauty contests label the fairest of them all.
Religions divide people into saved and unsaved. Sometimes human divisions are on the basis of birth and can be changed no matter how someone tries.
Sometimes they are a series of choices made to belong to what seems to be right group.
A long while ago, I looked at such groupings and didn't see it as working for me. I saw that there were similarities between people and that went beyond the unusual labels. I simplified my divisions: caretakers or destroyers.
Sometimes in the beginning, it can be hard to discern where someone fits, but eventually it becomes obvious. Very few people would want to see themselves, nor do they want you to see them as destroyers.
Most justify the action, no matter what they do, they claim it's the right thing. Even less but to think the acceptance of certain things might make them destroyers, not by their direct action, but by their acceptance of destruction as the price they must pay for their personal security or prosperity.
Most of us don't know enough about what is going on in the world. We cling to our secure zone and try to tell ourselves that evil being done is not our responsibility.
But when we don't do whatever we can to stop such atrocity, are we being silent partners to our destroyers?
Caretakers don't have to be weak.
Or pray
They can fight.
for what is right.
Just as destroyers don't have to be strong.
Sometimes to be a caretaker requires making the hard choices.
But in the end,
Caretakers work to build life.
make it stronger.
They are the ones who solve problems, who create worlds that last.
Destroyers destroy or enable destruction.
The Industrial Revolution was a major shift of technological, socio-economic, and cultural conditions that occurred in the late 18th and early 19th century in some Western countries.
It began in Britain and spread throughout the world. The process continues as industrialization.
The onset of the Industrial Revolution marked a major turning point in human social history, comparable to the invention of farming or the rise of the first city-states. Almost every aspect of daily life and human society was eventually in some way influenced by it.
Effects spread out throughout Western Europe and North America during the 19th century, eventually affecting most of the world.
The impact of this change on society was enormous. What caused the Industrial Revolution remains the most important unanswered question in social science.
The causes of the Industrial Revolution were complex and remain a topic for debate, with some historians seeing the revolution as an outgrowth of social and institutional changes brought by the end of feudalism in Britain after the English Civil War in the 17th century. As national border controls became more effective, the spread of disease was lessened, therefore preventing the epidemics common in previous times. The percentage of children who live past infancy rose significantly, leading to a larger workforce. The enclosure movement and the British agricultural revolution made food production more efficient and less labor-intensive, forcing the surplus population who could no longer find employment in agriculture into cottage industry, for example, weaving, and in the longer term into the cities and the newly developed factories. The colonial expansion of the 17th century, with the accompanying development of international trade, creation of financial markets, and accumulation of capital are also cited as factors, as is the scientific revolution of the 17th century. In terms of social structure, the Industrial Revolution witnessed the triumph of a middle class of industrialists and businessmen over a landed class of nobility and gentry. Industrialization led to the creation of the factory. Arguably, the first was John Longbe's water-powered silk mill at Derby was operational by 1720. However, the rise of the factory came somewhat later when cotton spinning was mechanized. The factory system was largely responsible for the rise of the modern city, as workers migrated into the cities in search of employment in the factories. Nowhere was this better illustrated than the mills and associated industries of Manchester, nicknamed Cottonopolis, and arguably the world's first industrial city.
Ang lungkot naman dito. Yan po si Janine. Balik na po tayo. Sorry na. Peace mood na po siya. Peace mood na po siya. May operation kami ngayon. Hahabulin namin. Ay, hindi pala po. Hahanapin namin si Janiel.
Mission. Biglang dumating, no? Sama mo si Jana, nasa likod
Ay,
ko.
asa siya? Wala eh.
Sino naglalakad?
Oo nga pala. Ayan na. Kami tatlo. Tatlo Powerpuff Girls.
Sino si Bubbles?
Ako, naka-blue ako eh.
Ano, connect ng white dude.
Wala.
Professor.
Mojo Jojo.
Eh.
Where is Janiel?
Lapit si Jay.
No oras na ba?
Pagbaton tayo sa mapupunta natin yung building.
Saan?
Pag nandun tayo,
Parang sarap na umuwi nito.
diretso uwi. Dito na kami sa school.
Asa na sila? Hindi na kami lumalalim ng gabi.
Handa na ang lahat nila matitira.
Kapag ako ang bubera na dali. Hi, sir. Yan natin.
Nakakapagod. Like, yeah.
let's get to it.
I know that we can do it. Where are we going? Ay, nag-beach pala.
Ito na naman tayo, babalik na naman tayo doon sa cooking
Inang gubat na hindi namin alam kung nasaan.
Ang init, sobra.
Init. Init. Singinit ko ba?
Ang tina mo ka. Ang init.
Come on, Baba Nuts! Everybody, let's go! Come on, watch me look.
Okay, mauna na kami. Bye-bye.
Do this. Where we going? To the forest. Where we going? We're going on a trip.
Saan?
Ano, taguan? Sorry.
Ako wala picture.
Ayan, okay na.
Ako rin. Okay lang.
Luis! Sasali ka!
Okay na. Sino?
Luis, sasali dito! Taguan!
Thank you.
Ano?
Ano yun?
Tagu-taguan.
Sali ako. Pangina, sali ako.
Hoy kayo! Luis, sali ka dito! Taguan, may liwalag ang van. Pagkatago ko sa baboy!
Hoy, sayang yung ano.
May pumilog kasi kayo! Tago ako sa baboy! Game! Kalesa, si
Pinatulis, patulis, puputok, ambolikan, sisigaw, si Dada.
Tampo.
Milo, luga.
Dunkin' Donuts. Eto na tayo ko. Okay, ako mag-ano.
Uy, sakay nyo.
Sakay niyo naman ako.
Mamaya. Tago-tagoan, maliwanag ang buwan. Dito ako nakatagon. Ay, mali pala.
Ano yung sabi mo? Ano yun?
Kalesa,
Sino ang sakay mo? Pwet na kabayo, kamukha Siya tinidor, alis buntis. Sino ng polis, matulis.
Opo, na.
Puputok. Ano ba yan?
Kalesa.
Sino ang sakay mo? Pwet na kabayo, kamukha Sino
Tinidor, alis buntis.
Sino matulis.
Audrey, taya ka na. Hoy, dito kayo.
Ayoko mataya.
Sino ang sakay mo? Pwet ng kabayo, kamukha mo. Siya tinidor, alis buntis. Titi ng pulis, matulis. Oh, saan yan? Bobo ka bata po sa tapos na yan. Russell.
Bota.
Babae matataya.
Ay, nang
Kailanus, Stefanus.
Garafos si Panes.
Tangguamus.
Let's go.
Maraming garapotus.
Dora, di.
Meron pa kilod.
Ano yun?
Let us find the rare species. Kylus, Stefanus, Tangguamus na may kilot.
Oh shit, ang dami lang.
Where could that animal be? Tiktikus, putangin na mo.
Dami scientific name ah.
Yes! Gawa niyo dyan. Wait, ako mga. Ako kanta.
Ayun, kaya nga, huwag nang sama. Alam naman tayo pa mag-suffer. Sila naman ito mawawalan ng